Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Mr. Abdul Khalik, Assistant Professor, your English class teacher. We are going to discuss Chapter 5 of Goodbye, Mr. Chips. This chapter is also based on Mr. Chips' recollections about Catherine Bridges. Mr. Chips revealed his professional and other deficiencies to Catherine. This chapter also throws light on their pleasant and blessed married life. During his stay at Mrs. Wickett's house, Mr. Chips remained lost in memories of Catherine Bridges. He often wondered which one of his feet had performed so remarkable a job of bringing them together. He often remembered the incident of his first accidental meeting with Catherine in 1896. Mr. Chips often remembered the magnificent hump of the great gable. He also recollected evening walk by the waterside, her cool voice and gay laughter. She had been a very happy person. They had both been planning eagerly about their future. She liked Mr. Chips' profession because schoolmastering provided an opportunity to teachers to influence the future leaders of the world. She first thought that Mr. Chips was a solicitor, a stockbroker, a dentist, or a cotton merchant in Manchester. Mr. Chips disclosed to her his shortcomings and deficiencies. He told her that he possessed an average degree, his difficulties in class discipline, and he was unsuitable to marry an ambitious girl. She dismissed all that in laughing. She had no parents and was married from the house of an aunt in Ealing. Catherine said to Chips on the night before marriage that she felt like a new boy beginning his first term with Mr. Chips. She asked if she should call him Sir or Mr. Chips. She said Mr. Chips would be right. Then she said, "Goodbye, Mr. Chips." Dear students, now at the end I shall be answering the questions about this chapter. Was Catherine pleased with Mr. Chips being a teacher? Catherine was happy that Chips was a teacher. She liked the teaching profession. Why did Mr. Chips look at his foot? He often looked down at his foot and thought which one had performed that remarkable job of connecting them together. What did Chips tell Catherine when he criticized himself and his attainments? Chips told her of his ordinary degree, his difficulties of discipline. He also told her that he might never get a promotion. From where was Catherine married? Catherine had no parents. She was married from the house of her aunt in Ealing. What did Catherine say to Mr. Chips a night before the wedding? She told him that she felt like a schoolboy who was about to begin his first term with him. She asked him whether she would call him Sir or Mr. Chips. She left him saying, "Goodbye, Mr. Chips."